Welcome back to another episode of Buzzworthy Businesses. I'm Grace Hooks, and I am joined by Dusan Simic with 2immersive4u. Dusan, how are you doing today?
Hi, Grace. I'm doing very good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. So, I'd love for you to tell me more about 2immersive4u. Tell me more about how you guys got started. You're an AI animation company. I'd love to hear more about where you guys started your roots from.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
we started in 2020, around when COVID hit. I started back in Belgrade, Serbia. I was part of local tech hub, and that's where I met one of my current partners, and that's
Mhm.
Philip. He's right now living in Amsterdam, and my other partner, that right now that we are both in North Royalton, Ohio, is George Radmilovic, who I had previously endeavors with, and I was having a band called Itch, and he was having his small indie label, Latisphere Records. So
Mhm.
that was kind of my first step getting into the U.S. industry, and later on we signed with Sony. But that kind of uh, got us into later thinking about starting the music video company that evolved into 2immersive for you.
That is amazing. So you guys have definitely come a long way from coming over from different countries and coming to America and getting into the music scene. I think that's amazing. So tell me more about what Too Immersive for You does. They do music videos, they do animation. I'd love to hear more about your projects that you've worked on and who they're catered to.
Sure.
Yeah.
We are AI and VR studio.
Okay.
We were just nominated in two categories on local Emmy chapter, regional here, Great Lakes. We were nominated in musical composition for song Somewhere to Hide, and we were nominated for technical achievement, evolution of generative pipelines, character consistency. As you probably know, a lot of companies have the problem with the AI consistency of the characters, and we
Hmm.
solved it like 6 months ago. And we are catering to the music videos, to the ads industry. We have original IPs. I'm also a creator on Escape AI platform, which is a platform for emerging artists made by John Gata, the VFX artist who created a bullet time effect in Matrix trilogy.
Wow. That's
And
cool.
we have original IPs, yeah, for Escape AI. Recently, we are in talks with. I started one of side projects called Attack Track with legendary producer Marquez Berry, and we're also
Wow.
doing film scoring. So yeah.
That is amazing. You guys have a lot to work on and a lot to be proud of. So, with AI being the forefront of your characters and some of the cinematography, how else are you using AI as a company? Is it in your screenwriting for your music videos? Is it in your songs? Is it in your music composition that you're nominated for an Emmy with? Tell me more.
Well, I would say that it's an interesting part of the musical composition that we submitted for the Emmys, because I'm also a creative director into immersive. So we created this composition, and then we use different approaches with Kids AI and so on so to merge like the female AI voice. And we also did a music video, which we basically plan to do more than one, which has the AI characters that will never get old or change their voice, and we call it like digital twins. And I think that has a great potential for future in broadcasting and different media categories.
That is very interesting. I think that that's really cool, especially with the music part of it, because I've heard of people using AI generated voices for songs, and people are now doing AI generated sound bites for their advertisements. So
Oh,
it's very interesting to see how you guys have utilized it for sure. And then we were talking a little bit about what you're going to do in the future. So, what kind of goals do you have? What projects are you hoping to have by the end of 2026? I'd love to hear more about what you guys have in store for the future.
mhm. We are starting with a part of our company that would be dedicated to the automotive industry. Uh,
Wow.
The other thing is, I hopefully in 2 or 3 months we will know, are we part of the major movie that has an incredible music score that would be influenced by Philadelphia soul. And
Wow.
and what else? Well, I hope to get an Emmy. This.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's a big goal to have in mind. It's a good one.
What else? What else? Oh yeah, we are expecting. So prior to this, I got a business award from the CXO 2.0 conference in Vegas.
Wow.
That that's kind of um, interesting, so to speak, because I have a lot of like creative efforts, as you probably know, but
Hmm.
also like we are trying to keep up with the business side and developing on that part also.
All right. That is really interesting. So it sounds like y'all are going to be very busy in the future, and I'm excited to see what you guys have in store. Dusan, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I've really enjoyed talking to you today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, of course. And viewers, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Buzzworthy Businesses. If you want to learn more about what 2immersive4u has in store, check it out at dailynewsnetwork.com. And we'll see you in the next episode of Buzzworthy Businesses.